new alternative.
That's all I need.
Alt 98.7.
Hello, I'm Chris Kattan.
What is love?
I wanted I want to make a shout out to The Woody Show.
And we are into another new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. Woody, Greg, Menace, Seabass. There's Sammy. Good morning, Sammy. Gina Grad is here.
Hey.
We got the phones open for you at 877-44-WOODY. You can send us a text over to 22987 if you'd like. Like to hear from you. And we're going to want to hear from you this hour because it's been a minute since we've done this. And people always like getting to share their good news. So we call it Brag Like Seabass.
Ooh.
So you get to call up and whatever it is that you are proud, excited, whatever about, you can call in and you can share. You know, like Greg shared his big exciting news with us here recently about how he bought another property, bought a second property.
I'm so excited about it.
Yeah.
I closed today.
Like, do you really?
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's just it's a small little condo.
Yep.
You know, but he's really excited about it. Like a
very small
thing that he can Airbnb and like use as a weekend getaway from time to time. He loves real estate and HGTV. What can he say?
Addicted to it.
It's
Now,
great.
there are people who will say, oh, well, Greg, you just keep that to yourself, man. Not everybody has that luxury, blah, blah. And that's how it goes now when people share anything good.
know.
Well, you should keep your mouth shut. You're supposed to not feel, proud good or proud because not everybody shares that same experience.
Which,
Not just Greg's type of, it could be anything.
yeah.
Which
is so redundant, because just pointing that out makes sense. Not everybody has what everybody else has. I mean,
but what we have found is that when people share these things, the segments get really good feedback because it's like, man, it's good. I'm
uplifting.
Like people find it inspiring, motivational.
Sure. Agreed.
You're hearing good stuff that's happening to people as opposed to bad stuff all the time. So brag like Seabass. Think about what you're all happy and excited about, and you would like to share with everybody. Quote, screaming it from like, "Oh, babe!" Scream it from the rooftop.
Oh, babe!
Oh, babe! And then you'll be able to call in, text in 22987 to text 877-44-WOODY to call. Speaking of babe or eye roll, we had one here recently, just kind of like a little one-off.
Yeah,
but we haven't done a full round.
We need a full round
of Greg Gorey, babe or eye roll. Now, Greg sometimes can be very tricky.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're thinking like, oh man, I think the only person who's going to find any kind of empathy or whatever with this or get emotion will be Greg. And then all of a sudden he's like, ugh, eye roll. So we turned it into a game. These are all good stories.
Okay.
All of them are good news stories. What we're trying to guess is, what are we going to get out of Greg? Are we going to get an babe? Or are we going to get an eye roll? First story about how two cops in Texas rescued a cat after it managed to get a jar stuck on its head.
What does it think? It's a raccoon?
And there are some chest cam footage of the whole thing from the officers that helped out. They got the jar off of its head, got it to a vet. They nicknamed it Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Here's a little clip of them rescuing the kitty.
You want to grab it or you want me to grab it? Whatever, gloves. You want the gloves on? Is it glass or plastic? You okay? Get his face up. Yeah, you're good.
Baby.
Oh, babe.
Oh, babe.
Yeah. So, babe or eye roll, what do we think? We'll start with you, Menace.
Eye roll is a cat. He's going to say cats are a dime a dozen. Also, it got its head stuck in a jar. Cool, people got the jar off of it.
Okay. Seabass?
Yeah. Because I will still say, babe, though, Menace, because I hear all your arguments. They are accurate.
Uh-huh.
But the cat didn't do anything wrong, and, it wasn't like somebody did it just for social media.
And it's not a bug.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Any kind of like bug, I think he would, obviously with the eye roll, whatever the story was. This one, I think I'm going babe.
I think it's barely an babe.
An babe.
I'm going to say eye roll because it's a dumb cat that got its head stuck in something.
Is that how you feel?
No.
Oh, okay. She said it in a way where I'm like, wow, this is kind of coming from a place of personal.
With such conviction.
Yeah. So you're going
eye roll.
Eye roll. Gina.
I would say eye roll because I do think that, you're a dog guy. But when a cop does something like, help a kitten.
Uh-oh, Gina. Well,
No,
Greg, Greg
think that's
legitimately hates police officers.
Okay.
And not only just that, any police officer ever, Greg hates you.
I didn't realize
Right.
that. But
He's got a problem with authority.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I thought it's nice to see these, big burly dudes helping a little helpless kid.
You mean big burly Nazis is what Greg
That's
would
right.
say.
Yeah,
Right.
power star.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh
Isn't
boy,
that the
I'm gonna
quote,
stick.
Greg?
I'm
What's the
gonna
word you
stick
use all
with
the
that,
time?
babe.
Pigs.
Yeah, you call
Right.
me.
Nazi
Oh, boy.
pigs who
Right.
just try to pull. You just try to
I'm
pull
glad
Greg
you
over.
guys are introducing me to Gina in such accurate ways.
I
We have the
way
audio.
wrong on this.
We'll play the audio.
Okay, so your guess is
I think babe.
Babe. Greg Gorey, Babe or eye roll?
That is a nuclear babe.
Babe.
I cannot find an eye roll component.
Okay.
The cat wasn't being dumb. It's just a cat.
Okay. All right, how
the
about
cop
this
helped
one?
it out.
This chick in England was getting married, and she surprised her fiancé and the wedding guests by singing herself down the aisle.
Oh.
Nope.
She did the song "You're Still the One" by Shania Twain, and by the way, she sang the whole damn thing. Not even like a part of it. She sang the whole thing. Here's as she's walking down the aisle. All right, not a bad singer.
Okay, yeah.
But is it an babe or an eye roll menace?
Say eye roll.
I'm going babe because he's such a romantic.
Oh,
Yeah, but
And I think this could be like their song, right?
I
It's
think
like-
Greg would want a setting where there was a singer off to the side
Yeah.
as they were walking down the aisle together.
And what do you-
That's very
that's-
romantic.
Your poker voice is not very good.
Yeah.
we know you know what Greg thinks here.
No, I'm serious.
No.
I think because there's the romantic aspect of this, the wedding, and
How's that romantic?
it's love. What do you mean?
She's by herself.
She's singing to him as she's walking down the aisle. I'm still going legitimately babe on this.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's my thought.
Definitely
Sammy.
eye roll. This
Eye
is so
roll
cheesy.
and narcissistic.
I
Yeah.
want to pat myself on the back for creating poker voice.
Yeah.
Copyright, trademark, Seabass.
Okay.
I
We're
think-
guessing for Greg, right? I'm not saying
Yeah.
for me. I think it's dumb.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate it all. I hate everything about it personally. I'm thinking for Greg.
I mean, the event is all narcissism, but that's taking it to an extreme.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing more distracting than singing yourself down the aisle. I
So
mean,
dumb.
that's ridiculous. And
Okay.
I would be offended if Greg thought that was a good thing.
Okay. Greg, babe or eye roll?
That is an 8.3 on the Richter scale of eye roll.
Thank you.
I totally get it if during the reception she surprised
Right.
her now husband with a song, a romantic song.
Right.
But to sing yourself down the aisle is the ultimate. Look at me.
I mean, she is the bride.
I know, but any
get it.
any hardcore look at me
Yeah.
occasion
All right.
is
And I whiffed on that one.
embarrassing to begin with, and then you sing yourself down the aisle. That's kind of desperate.
Yeah. Okay.
She did have a good voice.
A husband in Missouri bought a lottery ticket, only scratched off the barcode to scan it, found out it hit for $100,000,
That's what I do.
did not tell his wife.
Nice.
He left it for her to scratch off so she would get the full experience of hitting the jackpot. Babe or eye roll menace?
I think it's fun. So, I mean, but I'm thinking about in Greg's point of view. He doesn't like other people getting money, so
Well, he doesn't get happy when other people win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Because
Yeah, I
it's
know.
never me.
yeah, that's what I'm
so
saying.
like if
He
Mario
doesn't
did this
like
for
it.
him,
Right.
Yeah,
so
Love
he
it.
would have the excitement. I mean,
He
look
would
at all
like
the
that.
money, the
But
actual money
again-
he spent on that game.
But again, we're
Oh,
not
yeah.
talking about him. We're
Right.
talking about other people getting money, which he's not
Yeah.
a fan of. So I'm saying eye roll.
Yeah. What do you think, Sammy?
I'm going to say babe.
Babe, Seabass?
Yeah, Menace, you're trying too hard. This is an all babe for sure.
Yeah. Again, I'm going babe on this one because when you hear a story like this, I can see Greg. If it was just a guy winning $100,000, I don't think he'd be more jealous and pissed than
I'd be
anything.
like, oh, cool.
I think it's the aspect of the fact that he left it for
Yeah.
her to have that
Yeah,
experience.
for me, I think it's
Yeah.
babe personally.
Gina.
I don't know. I mean, I might be projecting too much onto Greg, but I think too much can go wrong. Like, what if you get in a fight and she's like, "This is my ticket. I scratched it off," and you're like, "Oh, I let you win." No.
Okay,
so
that's a good
I
thought.
don't like it. I don't like it. I think too much can go wrong.
Okay.
Eye roll.
Eye roll. Greg Gorey, babe or eye roll?
As eye roll as that singing lady was, this is equally babe.
Wow.
That is so sweet. When you said he didn't tell his wife, I thought,
Yeah.
where's
He's
this
going to
going?
pocket it, yeah.
And then he wanted her to have the excitement of winning, knowing it would win by doing the barcode thing.
Okay.
That's so clever and generous and nice and sweet.
What if she absconds in the night with her new
She
ticket?
won't.
Oh.
That's so sweet.
Menace, you want to look up abscond?
Abscond?
Yeah.
What?
All right, that's
her
on
pooper
Baber
stuff
eye
or
roll.
something?
Those were good.
We got more Woody Show. Brag Like Seabass is coming up after the break.
Nice.
If you want to call in, you got some good news you want to share with everybody, go ahead and call 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. Or you can text whatever you got over to 22987. A lot of people are already starting to do that. But your chance, finally. We're happy to hear your news. We want to hear your good news. Whatever it is you want to share. So Brag Like Seabass will be next. Hang on.
Every player, unless they're from the same household, has to bring their own balls so that you don't touch other people with your hands. You can kick their balls, but you can't touch them. I'm going to blush, sorry.
The Woody Show, creating awkward moments between Uber drivers and their customers since 2014. The Woody Show. We're going to be right back. The Woody Show will be right back.